or Isaiah 24. Yeah, let me check and see if it's live. Oh, my phone. My phone. Yeah, it's live. We on. All right, back at it again, man.
Hey.
The battery had died the first time. You know, battery had died the first time, so we back at it again, doing it for another hour, man.
No, Lord willing, because the battery's still not all that strong.
No.
So, you know, we'll go as long as the spirit permits.
God, Lord willing, the spirit permits us to go as long as possible, you know.
Kind, yeah. It's cold. When it's cold, extra cold outside, the battery really don't last that long.
Kind.
Yeah.
But all praise to Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. Like I said, you know, double on the apostles and elders, the great millstone. You know, back at it again. It's the book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 9, verse 1. He answered me then and said, measure thou the time diligently in itself, in which I have told thee before. Turn it down a little bit. I'll push it. Headphone. All right. It's a lot. This is just buckle with my reading. Okay, fine. Verse 2. Let me read that over. 2nd Ezra 9 and 1. He answered me then and said, measure thou the time diligently in itself, in which I have told thee before. Then shalt thou understand that it is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made. All right, so measure the time diligently, and you're going to understand, man. How do you measure the time? By prophecies. All right, in Matthew's 24th chapter, I think it was 24th, when he said, well, how do we know that the kingdom of heaven is at hand? You know? And then he said, one stone shall not be upon another. You know, basically talking about the destruction, man. Not one stone shall stand upon another. You know? But then he said, there should be wars and rumors of wars. All right, and these are the prophecies that's at hand to let us know that we are in the end times, and the Most High is going to begin to visit the earth which he had made. Like, for example, the mark of the beast. All right, it says, it's the book of Revelations, chapter 13. Revelations 13, verse 16. It says that he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads. All right, that mark, the Hebrew, the Greek is called karaka, and we know that to be a incision. All right, the incision of an electronic device. All right, the RFID chip, man, radio. What is it called? What is that for? RFID? Radio frequency identification.
It's radio identification.
Radio frequency identification. That's what it is.
Yeah.
RFID, radio frequency identification. Identification chip. Yeah, that's going to be the mark that this devil, that this so-called that this Edomite. We're not even going to say the so-called woman. This Edomite, you know, that he wants you to put in your hand, man. You know, he's going to cause you to undergo this incision, and that's going to be the mark, you know, to buy and sell. No man is not going to be able to buy or sell. It's going to go into it. Verse 17, and that no man that no man might buy or sell, save he have the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. See, that's the point, man, because getting that chip is saying basically that you are my Lord. I can't live without you.
Right. Basically, you got that. It's like having a barcode. You becoming a human walking barcode, like being branded like a beast,
like merchandise.
Yeah.
Basically,
like, yep.
Because we are what? The Lord's merchandise. The Lord has bought back the elect, right?
That's right.
So on the left hand side, Esau, he didn't want to make the population of the world his merchandise. So if you get that chip, you're saying that this is your name. The name of you is implanted on me. Because when you had cattle, you'll brand your mark upon that cattle, so if that cattle run away, we'll know whose it is. That's that mark. That's the symbolic of what that mark is. All right. So this is how we know that the Lord is starting to visit the earth which He had made, because we're starting to see that mark in action, man. People are starting to take that mark, and it's beginning with Esau Edom. You know, started in Switzerland. You know, finishing out is keep going in it. 2nd Ezra 9:3. Therefore, when thou shalt be seen, start over. Therefore, when thou shalt be seen earthquakes and uproars of the people in the world, and then we see earthquakes and uproars. We've been seeing earthquakes since I came into the truth, man. That was.
Oh, where you at, brother? Okay, kind.
Nah. You wanna get that?
No, I got it. I got something else. But go ahead, brother.
Kind. Like I said, man, we've been seeing earthquakes since I came into the truth, man. The weather has been totally out of whack. This Edomite has been pumping the earth of its lubrication, the oil. All right, they've been pumping the oil. They've been pumping the oil out of the plates of the earth. So when the plates move, they have no lubrication. So they rock within themselves, which creates earthquakes, man. You know, it was a prophecy which is to happen, but it was by reason of this Edomite, man. You know, uproars of the people are happening throughout all four corners of the earth, man. Everywhere. You know, so we starting to see that the Lord is going to return soon. Verse 4. And thou shalt well understand that the Most High spake of thee of those things from the days that there were before thee, even from the beginning. For like as all that is made in the world have a beginning and an end, and the end is manifest. The end is starting to manifest itself, man. The earth is weak. The people are wicked. All right, you have earthquakes in diverse places, uproars of the people, and the prophecies are right in front of your faces, man. And it's also prophesied that you're not going to see the prophecies, but the men of the Lord are going to see them, and the men of the Lord are going to be raised up, as the tabernacle of David, man, is going to be raised up and rebuilt. All right. Verse 6. Even so, the times also the highest have plain beginnings and wonders and powerful works, and endings and effects and signs. And everyone that shall be saved and shall be able to escape by his works, escape what? It says by faith whereby ye have believed, escape the perils, man.
So look, what's with your works, man? Keeping a watchful eye, man. And then proclaim it into the house of Israel, man. Letting it be known, man. Making these words plain upon tablets so him who read it may know. You know, feeding the elect, what, these epistles, man. These electronical epistles. Alright? I got something to back you up. This is 1 Thessalonians chapter 5, verse 1. But of the times and the seasons, brethren, ye have no need that I write unto you. For yourselves know perfectly that the day of the Lord so cometh as a thief in the night. So we know that the Lord is going to come in a thief in the night, man. He said we know the times and the seasons, man. Why? Because the men that's diligent in His word, they done sought out the secrets of the Most High done gave them the secrets of the Bible, man. And the brother was going into RFID chip. Now that right there is being manufactured and pushed right now as we speak, man. All right. Thing is though, it's gonna get more aggressive. You know what I'm saying? Esau is gonna be trying to push it harder to further his one world order. All right, and then that's what we see is going on, man. He got one of the prophecies is that he's gonna gather all nations into the land of Jehoshaphat, and that he's gonna judge them, man.
That's right, and we see that boiling point happening already, man.
Yeah,
all the tension between these other nations, man.
Syria and America.
Russia, China getting together. Everybody against America is being partnership with Russia. Everybody, Venezuela, man. If America is against somebody, or Russia going to befriend them, because this war is about to happen.
Or they befriend Russia because why? They need somebody with military might that's gonna back them, because America is known for its military might, man.
Yep.
And they like, look, if we're a smaller country, America can just overtake us. We need an ally that's strong enough to hold them off, man. You know, to tip the scales of the balance, man.
This is I got a precept to back up what you was just saying with that World War III.
Right.
What's going on? This is Joel, chapter 3, verse 1. He says, "For behold, in the days and that time, when I shall bring again the captivity of Judah and Jerusalem."
Yeah, because he gonna take us out of this captivity, man.
That's right.
Like how he did so many times before, man.
Right. He gonna bring again. He gonna bring back the time when we were free, man. We had our own rulership.
That's right. He said, "I will also gather all nations and will bring them down into the valley of Jehoshaphat."
Which they haven't been able to leave since Desert Storm, man. Hey, that was a lot of the presidents that was elected. That's been their pitch, one of their mottos. We're gonna bring back the troops from out of the Middle East, man, so they can come back home to their families.
What was
man.
that since 1999? I think Desert Storm was in 99.
And they still haven't been able to do so.
Yep.
Even now, like they be bringing a little troops back home, but they gotta deploy more troops out after they do it, man, because that's where the war is hot at. You know what I'm saying? And two, that's where Esau is trying to control the oil, because you don't want the other nations to have that oil, man.
That's what it is. It's all oil.
Mainly Russia.
Yep.
And two, because Gaddafi was in office, man. He was like, let's trade with natural resources, man. And the Middle East is abundant in natural resources, man.
Because it's close to that land. It's close to our land.
That's where you get all the gold, diamonds, you know what I'm saying? Oil, all the natural resources. So Esau is trying to keep that on. He's trying to keep the tap on it. You know what I'm saying? So he can still remain in his rulership.
And he wanted to create his world banking system.
Mm-hmm.
That's the whole purpose of 9/11, to invade that land. After 9/11, that's when we really that's when America really went hard into in the Middle Eastern section, the Mesopotamia area. All right, because they wanted to invade that land and put the world banking system in there. They wasn't the power at the time wasn't with it.
Mm-hmm. And they got him killed.
They
whacked him.
What was that, Saddam Hussein?
Yep.
He was one of them that wasn't with it. And then after he died, they put that Bin Laden. They put that world banking system right there, man. That was all according to the agenda of the elites of the society.
Everybody that wasn't with it, they rolled on them, man.
That's the mafia for you, man. America's the elite mafia, man. They are the ultimate mafia family. You know?
More to that?
Yes, more. He says, "And I will plead with them there for my people and for my heritage Israel, whom they have scattered among the nations, and parted my land."
Yeah,
right,
so they
man.
judge. He said he's gonna judge them, man.
That's right. For us, man, he gonna plead our cause.
That's right.
We crying to him, man. You think he not gonna hear us and do it?
That's right, bro.
He gonna plead our cause, man. He fights for us. Nobody else but us. You know? Took over our land, you parted, you don't even belong there. You think he's not gonna avenge us?
Gone.
Right, he gonna judge you. You know, because you touched the apple of his eye. You know? And then when their calamity had an end, you
Further the affliction.
You further the infliction
Gone.
with your unrighteous decrees, man.
Nah, hated blood shall pursue you.
Yep.
Yeah, because they kept slaying us,
You
bro.
ain't gonna escape it. You gonna be trying to escape the blood, man.
That's right.
You gonna be begging. Just like how you beg for that blessing, you gonna be begging for us to stop torturing your ass, man. And that's just gonna make us do it more and more.
Hey, the scripture says some men shall pray for death, man, and death shall not
Oh, they gonna try to.
Yeah, I don't even pull that up, bro.
They gonna be trying to kill themselves, bro.
You need to pull that up, bro. 'Cause that's the point, bro. They're gonna be trying to pray for it,
Bro.
and they ain't gonna be able to get it, man.
He
Death
said-
is gonna run from you, man.
He said, "And they have cast lots for my people, and I have given a boy for an harlot, and sold a girl for wine, that they might drink. Yea, and what have ye to do with me, O Tyre and Sidon, and all the coast of Palestine? Will ye render me a recompense? And if ye recompense me swiftly and speedily, will I return your recompense upon your own head."
Hey, they did part our land, man. Here it is. You got the Ishmaelites And then you got the Khazars fighting for a land that's not theirs, man. And then on top of that, they sold a boy for a harlot. So that means they made a young man a faggot. You know what I'm saying? For that business. Hey, I was watching the Spartans, the TV series, man. And it was a specific dude. Spartacus. They had the Romans was taking over the Spartans' land and all that. They had a dude, the rich rulers had a specific dude that would hit him in the ass, man. Hit him in the ass while he was hitting another woman, man. Yep. So he can get off. You know what I'm saying? That's some wicked ass shit, man. That shit, man. But see, and it's documented in their history because they know what the fuck they did, man. All right.
They sold a boy for harlot and turned a young boy into a thing. You know, turned a young girl into a whore. You know, that's why their own tongue should fall upon their own head, man. They dig a ditch for our people, but you gonna fall into the ditch that you made.
Hey, it's so crazy because the scripture says, man, it says that we should not turn the daughters into harlots, yep, because that brings it down the kingdom, man. Hey, that's why your kingdom is falling, man. Hey, one of the examples of one of your kingdom, if your kingdom falling, is that your women is not obeying you no more, man. Your women is saying we'd rather do it on our own, and then on top of that, they want to deal with Jake more than they want to deal with you. Y'all not even populating no more, man.
This is Joel 3:5. Because ye have taken my silver and my gold, and have carried into your temples my goodly pleasant things. The children also of Judah and the children of Jerusalem have ye sold into the Grecians.
Which is both kingdoms, man, the southern and the northern kingdom, man. You know what I'm saying? Of Israelites. Okay? Y'all took us, and then y'all sold us out here to these other nations, man. Hey, because when Christopher Columbus first came here, man, he took the Native American Indians, or India, the Northern Tribe Kingdom, and sold them over to Europe, man, out there in London. You know what I'm saying? Out there in Paris.
That's why you got a lot of Benjamites in London, man. You got a whole lot of Benjamites in London because they went to them islands.
That was one of the stops.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Before they went to the Americas, to the new land, they stopped in the old land that they was already conquering, man. Whether it was Spain or something like that, man. Then they'll bring the remainders that they wanted to the new land, man. The new world, as they call it, man. Now, I got that scripture though right quick. This is Revelations 9:6. And in those days shall men seek death, and shall not find it, and shall desire to die, and death shall flee from them. Hey, because the Most High gonna put it in our powers, man, to be able to keep your ass alive and to torture you. You ain't gonna be able to die, man. You have to, and that's, hey, the scripture said we're gonna have to give them double, man. Yep. They're gonna have to drink double, man. So that means, guess what, man? As y'all was torturing us, cutting off our rods, or hanging us on a tree, or burning us alive with tar feathers and shit, and we died from it. When we do that to you, you not gonna fucking die, man. You gonna still be alive. You gonna feel all that shit.
Yep. Even then, the mercy of the Lord was upon us that we died.
Huh.
The mercy of the Lord is not gonna be upon you.
Yeah, let me finish this off real quick. Joel 3:5. The children also of Judah and the children of Jerusalem have ye sold into the Grecians, that ye might remove them far from their borders. Behold, I will raise them out of the place whither ye have sold them, and will return your recompense upon your own head. And what's that recompense? Their payback. You know, for you reap what you sow. You know, you sold the children of Israel into captivity amongst the nations in the world, man, the slave trade. You know, that's what Esau Edom did, man. Esau Edom is the Grecians. All so-called white men are Edomites. Whether they be Russian, so-called Russians, Greeks, or whatever, what you call it, Europeans, all of them, man. Macedonians, those are the Edomites, man. Stop being simple, Jake. He said, behold, I will raise them out of the place whither ye have sold them, and will return your recompense upon your own head.
So what's
what's going to happen to you is the same thing. You're going to be sold into captivity, man. You are so-called white man. You Edomites. You going to reap. Just because you ain't paid back for what you did now don't mean it ain't going to happen, man. Just because all this time has passed and ain't nothing happened yet don't mean you ain't going to get paid back for that. The Lord is going to make you pay for it, man. You're gonna pay the tithe, man. You're going to pay your debt, man. You're going to get rewarded for what you've done. And your reward is captivity, man. Because that's what you reaped. That's what you dished out, man. Captivity, man. You didn't even allow us to go back home, man. You got us still in your possession. Right now to this very day, man. He says, and I will sell your sons and your daughters into the hand of the children of Judah, and they shall sell them to the Sabeans, to a people far off from the Lord, for the Lord have spoken it. The Lord has spoken it, man. This in the scriptures right here, man. Hey, you gonna get sold, man, into captivity. Just like how you sold us, man. Plain and simple. Go ahead, you got something, brother?
Hey, yeah, y'all sold us everywhere, man. From the Atlantic slave trade. Before that, the Arab slave trade, man. When the Arab slave trade was in, y'all was selling us all over the Middle East. And then when the Atlantic slave trade came, y'all sold us all over the fucking world, man. Whether Australia, New Zealand, all this shit, man. Y'all sold us every fucking where, man. Wherever you can put us, y'all put us there, man. Wherever it was a base that y'all was running, a garrison or something, y'all had us there, man. And under your captivity, man. So, hey, Esau, hey, ain't no getting out of this shit, man. You know what I'm saying? That's why Revelation 13:10 say what it say, man. Him who leadeth us.
I got it. This is Revelation 13:9. If any man have an ear, let him hear. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. And he that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword.
That's right.
Here is the patience and the faith of the saints.
Hey, cause y'all had Jake killing themselves, man, before they even made it here. There was millions of Jakes, man, on the boat, drowning themselves with their children, man. Cause they knew through the spirit, man, if we touch down to that land, the people gonna do us a way we ain't never been dealt with before, man. They knew it before they came here, man. And you ain't never hear that about no other slave trades that happened to us when we was in the Assyrian slave trade, when we was in the Babylonian slave trade. You didn't hear Jake just killing himself. But no, when this slavery came, Jake was putting themselves to death, man.
Well, you know what? They was throwing Jake over the boats too. They was throwing the Jakes that got sick, you know, and there was no. They felt like that they wasn't no good to them.
The ones that died.
Yeah, the ones that was dying, they was taking them. They was feeding them to the sharks. They was throwing them over the boats, man. That's what they was doing, man.
You know, and in the other captivity, we was allowed to keep our customs as well, man.
Yep.
But you're the only one that cut off our heritage, man. You oppressed a man in his house and even a man in his heritage. You didn't allow us to keep our heritage. You wanted to enslave us mentally and physically. You wanted to control our own way of being still to this day, man. You gotta pay for that, man.
Yeah, the wiles of the fucking devil,
You
man.
gotta pay for that. You gotta pay for that. Whatsoever a man sowed, that will he also reap.
I mean, he was doing that though too to keep us away from, you know, from who we are. Yep. And that goes into Revelations 12:12.
God, well, you read about the past captivities, like the book of Esther, right? He said these are people diverse from our laws. They have ways that we do not know.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So they allow us to keep our ways.
Well, they allowed us, but Esau did. And the reason why is because he the son of perdition.
Wait,
You know,
what Edomite that did? Alexander the Greek, the freak.
But what we talking about now?
Oh yeah, come on.
You know what I'm saying? In this time, and the reason why he didn't allow that is because he know that he only has a short time to rule.
Yeah, prophecy.
Yeah, prophecy. You know, he know that. So basically, he trying to stay in rulership as long as he can.
That's why he first the affliction.
Exactly. He had to. At time, if we we let him out of captivity, now we gotta keep our foot on their neck. You know what I'm saying? Because if we allow them to wake up, Yeah, hey, that's the end of our rulership.
Like the Egyptians.
This devil been thinking like this.
Yep.
Like the Egyptians, man.
And that's why they had that crafty council in the first place.
How can we cut these people off? Let the name be no more remembered.
Right.
You know?
Yeah,
And
right.
Really, it was the Lord putting that thought in their head to have us discontinue from our heritage.
Yep.
You know, the Lord implanted that, but they still got to pay for it because the Lord had them executed by their hands.
That's right. And that's why the Lord said, man, this place is spiritually Egypt. This place is spiritually Sodom and Gomorrah, man. Hey, because in Egypt, what happened, man? When the population of Israel was starting to overgrow, they started slaying off the male sons, man, the little babes, man. They had the midwives. They was trying to have the midwives kill the sons, man. You know. Hey, but the midwives, they got scared and said, nah, because the women of Israel is laughing, man. We ain't finna do that. They finna kill us if we kill their sons. But that was in the time of Moses, man. In the time of Moses, it was soldiers running around killing Israelite little boys, man. You know? Hey, and Herod did the same shit in Rome. He was trying to kill the Messiah, man. He put out a call to kill everybody, kill all the kids of Israel that was a certain age, man. Pertaining to the Messiah. Hey, that's how you know, man. These motherfuckers know, man. Hey, because they whack, because they was all scared of the bringing up of the children of Israel, man. They was all scared of us, man, and they was trying to kill us before it happened. But you can't kill what the Most High already ordained, man.
Woo. This is Revelations 12:12. Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down into you having great wrath, because he knoweth that he have but a short time.
God, the Spirit is on him that he know, man. The Lord put the Spirit on him to know that he have but a short time, because he trying to further this new world order, man. This agenda was supposed to happen, man, way long ago, up to 10 years ago, man. Further than 10 years ago, 09, 08, he wanted to push this agenda, man. He's hastening it because he knows the Lord is coming back. All right, he knows these scriptures, man.
Hey, that's why
he don't believe them to be true. What you trying to say?
Hey, that's why they got that they furthering that AI technology, man. That artificial intelligence. Because artificial intelligence is them trying to make themselves part android, man.
Exactly. That's transhumanism, man.
Yep.
He want to be transhumanism to make himself like God. That's his way of making himself like God. Because Job say the excellency of their dignity, man, which is what? Their technology.
Yep.
The Edomites' technology is the excellency that they own because they are the smith. You know?
Hey, the scripture says thou art wiser than Daniel, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, because what they gonna do is the artificial technology that they creating, they're gonna say, oh, it's a way that we can put this in your brain, and it's gonna be able to cause you to see. It's gonna be able to cause you to hear. It's gonna be able to cause you to think. You know what I'm saying?
Things like miracles, yeah.
Hey, like everybody is gonna be fucking geniuses.
All those miracles that they're able to do is through ways of technology, man. That's the excellency of their dignity.
Nobody's gonna need a mechanic. You'll be able to fix your own shit.
That's actually how they gonna make this chip pleasing to the eye.
Yep.
Oh man, if you're blind, I can help you see. If you're paraplegic, I can make you move again.
Yep.
If you're deaf, I can make you hear again.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so it's gonna make people take the chip. Oh God, she hasn't walked a day in her life. She's 9 years old. Now she's finally able to be a track star like she wanted. You know?
Yeah, things like that, man.
This is Job chapter 20, verse 4. Knowest thou not of old, since man was placed upon earth, that the triumphing of the wicked is short, and the joy of the hypocrite but for a moment? The triumphing of the wicked is short, man. And the joy of the hypocrite is only for a moment. This devil only been ruling for about 400, 500 years, man. You know?
Which is slight compared to the other rulerships that was over us, man. They ruled for 1,000 years at least, man.
Even our rulership, we ruled for 1,000 years. You know? And in the Middle Ages, we wasn't ruling in righteousness.
Not all the time.
Not all the time, but we still ruled for quite a bit of time, man. You know? For a very long time.
Hey, and then too, when King Solomon was ruling, it was peace on earth, man. Hey, which goes to show you, man, because at first King Solomon was following, he was obeying laws, statutes, commandments of the Most High, man. And when he was doing that, hey, everybody was at peace with him.
That time too, because we was ruling in our kingdom in Israel, and then we was ruling the England. We was ruling England, man. So after the Roman Empire fell, we rose back into power. You know?
Right, we are the holy knights.
We are.
God.
We were the holy knights, man. But you know, of course, like in the ancient world in Israel, Jacob was going off.
Yep.
Verse 6. Job 20:6. Though his excellency mount up to the heavens, and his head reach unto the clouds, his excellency, man, mount to the heavens, man, and his head reaches to the clouds. It's double fold. It's pride, all right? Even though it's pride, his head reaches to the clouds, but his excellency mount to the heavens. It's technology, man. All of these satellites up there in the skies, all right? All his, you got space stations, all right? You got a hotel satellite. Satellite, you can stay in a hotel room, all right? Space debris. How the hell you have debris in space? Garbage in space. You know, orbiting the Earth. Though his excellency mount up to heavens, and his head reach the cloud, yet he shall perish forever like his own dung. But that excellency also go into his technology, man, because without this technology, he wouldn't have satellites. He wouldn't have ICBM nuclear missiles. He wouldn't have the weapon or the sword. But the Lord gave him the increase to create this technology for his own demise. That's why his tongue shall fall upon his own self, on his own head, man.
Precept, bro. Or you
Nah.
finish there?
All right, it was more.
Go ahead, go on to that, bro. Do your thing.
Yet shall he perish forever like his own dung. They have seen, says, they which have seen him shall say, where is he? Because he's going to be annihilated from off the face of the earth, man. You know? After 1,000 years of slavery, he's going to be annihilated. It's going to seem like an eternity. But after that 1,000 years, he's going to be annihilated from off the face of the earth, man. Edomite is going to be no longer remembered as a person. Children will ask, what is an Edomite when they read the Chronicles, man? What's an Edomite? What does he look like? It was a man looking like that. He's a monster. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because it's weird, man. No melanin?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's weird as hell.
It says, he shall fly away as a dream and shall not be found. Yeah, he shall be cast away as a vision of the night. He should be chased away as a vision of the night, man. So he shall fly away like a dream, man. Like a dream you forgot about. Remember the Edomite? Oh yeah, I guess I remember that. You know, it's gonna be like a dream, man. You know, after so long, you forget about it.
Like, man, well, that's right. Who else did damn that was out? I remember that, man.
After thousands of years.
Yeah.
Yeah, they used to have us in captivity, didn't they?
God.
After we done destroyed them and everything. You know what I'm
You
saying?
don't forget about it, man. After a while, it's like a bitch used to have. I did have a bitch named Felicia. Oh, okay, I do remember her. It's gonna be like that.
Tell us some bitch, because that's what Esau gonna be, a bitch in the kingdom, man. On all fours. Fuck.
It says, verse 9, the eye also which saw him shall see him no more, neither shall his place any more behold him. Talking about Esau, man. His children shall seek to please the poor, and his hands shall restore their goods. So his children, they feel guilty that they have put us into slavery, that they did the things that they did in the time of hardcore bondage, and then their hands are going to restore exactly what they have put upon us, man. All the riches that they took, they gonna bring those riches into our kingdom, man. The same riches that they took, man, that I believe that are stored in the Vatican, they're gonna bring those same riches in and put them into our kingdom with their own hands.
And the scripture says that the gate shall not close, man.
Right.
And the gates will continually be open because you motherfuckers gonna be running in and out, giving us everything that the earth has to offer, man.
Right. Verse 11. His bones are full of the sin of his youth, which shall lie down with him in the dust. What's the sin of his youth, man? His bones are filled with the sin of his youth, man.
When he was Cain,
When he
man.
was Cain, man. His
Killing
bone-
Abel.
He was the same devil that killed Cain, killed Abel, man. He shall lie down in the dust, man. You know?
This is his youth, man. It's the
Same
fucking
devil.
thing, man.
Ye are of your father the devil, man. The lust of your father you will do.
Murder.
He's a
Great.
liar from the beginning, and he's
Robert.
bold not in the truth because the truth is not in him. When he speak of a lie, he speak of his own self, man.
Yeah, he was the first fucking liar on the planet Earth, man.
Cain.
Cain, that nigga said to the Lord, I don't know where
I know
Abel
not.
is. Am I my brother's keeper?
Yes, nigga, you are. Where he at?
Cain is Esau in reincarnation.
That's right.
Come.
I was reading something earlier today to show it to me, man, through the spirit.
Well, I read it. He walked away and says,
Oh.
his bones are full of the sin of his youth,
Come.
which shall lie down with him in the dust.
Now that's not it though.
No?
I mean, that's one
it's
of
another one. Yeah, it's another one.
I was reading it. Basically, it was one when Rebecca and Isaac told Jacob to go to his brother to get his wife. Don't marry a Canaanite woman.
Yeah, go to his basically Rebecca's uncle or somebody.
And Esau saw that Isaac wasn't pleased with the Canaanite woman because he was already married to Canaanite woman.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
First one you got is
Okay.
Canaanite.
So what he did, he went and got him a Hittite woman, which is it's like an Ishmaelite. You know, but the point is, what it was showing was Esau, he basically, he had to say, he didn't know what he was doing. He's basically trying to still get rid of that mark. He gonna go get him a Hamite woman. But when he see that his father was pleased with it, he went and got him a Ishmaelite woman instead.
Yeah, cause that's what Cain did, man.
That's what Cain was doing.
And
Yeah,
started dealing with the other women, man.
he was dealing with Hamite women, dark women,
Yep.
to try to erase that mark that was put on him, which is that leprosy that he got.
God. Though wicked, verse 12, though wickedness be sweet in his mouth, though he hide it under his tongue, though he spare it and forsake it not, but keep it still within his mouth, yet his meat and his bowels is turned, and it is the gall of asp in him. The gall of asp is poison. So all that wickedness you hide and keep it in your tongue, it feels sweet, it tastes good, that's poison to you because it's gonna be your own demise.
Yeah.
Hey, cause what y'all do, man? Y'all came to Cain and them and gave them. The Hamites gave them the weapons, showed them the weapons. Like, hey, look what we got. You know what I'm saying? Then look, y'all turned around and used the weapons against the Hamites, man. Hamites ain't in the same position y'all in. Then y'all did the same thing to the Native American Indians, man. You know, y'all showed them some things. Then showed them y'all get them this and that. You know what I'm saying? Broke peace treaties, all type of stuff, man.
No, the so-called Native American Indians showed them
How to live on
How to
the
live,
land.
but they got the
But they showed them
Yeah.
too. Like they gave them stuff.
they get them weapons.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they gave them
Wine,
stuff.
water down wine.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, come.
Then they also took weapons from dead soldiers, started wearing their clothes.
Mm-hmm.
But that's what Esau do. You know, he basically he been doing what he want to do, you know,
For far too long.
for far too long. He been doing his own thing. Because it was showing that with Esau. Esau basically was doing what the hell he wanted to do. He didn't seek counsel from his father. You know, he wasn't making wise
The same
decisions.
as Cain.
Same as Cain. Same doing the same damn things, man. He was just basically doing shit. He was like, damn, like when he saw that his father wasn't pleased with the
Sacrifices.
with the Canaanite woman,
Oh yeah, come.
you know, for them to be with them, because it said that Rebecca and Isaac was troubled with him being with the Canaanite woman.
Yeah.
Roughly paraphrasing, and he was like, basically, it was showing that he wasn't getting any permission, any blessings, or nothing. He was just basically being fucking wicked, man. He was being wicked, period. This motherfucker just walking around, he don't care about shit. According to his own will, man. That's the spirit of Esau, man.
Whatever the fuck you want to do.
Yep.
He's a child.
He's a child,
He's a
man.
child.
A disobedient child, man.
Yeah, because disobedient children do according to what they want to do.
Yep.
They don't listen to parents. They don't listen to order. You know. They all suffer the same reward.
That's right.
It says,
An ass whooping.
yep. It says, he hath swallowed down riches,
Yep.
and he shall vomit them up again. Yahweh shall cast them down out of his belly. So he gained these riches, man, and store them up in the Vatican.
Yep.
he gonna get them same riches back. We're gonna see the same riches from the days of old, man.
Right, all the goodly.
Yep, the doors on the
Yep.
on the doors on the temple of the Lord, man. The menorah that they got on the Ark of Titus that they got carried away. We're gonna see all of that, man. We're gonna see all with our own eyes again.
All that stuff is coming back, man.
Yep.
That's right.
They gonna carry it into our land with their own hands, man. So they took it out with their own hands.
That's right, brother.
It says, he shall suck the poison of asp, and the viper's tongue shall slay him. He shall not see the rivers, the floods, the brooks of honey and butter.
Yeah, because his own tongue gonna fall upon him, man.
That's right.
He is the serpent tongue. He is a fork-tongued person, man.
That's right.
You know?
He's a serpent. Serpent in the garden, man. He was Cain, and he was the serpent. That old serpent, man. Even before he was Cain, he was the serpent.
That's right.
You know, who beguiled Eve, bewitched Eve. That was witchcraft, man. He bewitched her.
Hey, which is what he's doing now, man. He giving her these benefits and things of that sort, and he causing her to go against her rib.
Yep.
Cause her to go against the very thing she needs to survive in this fucking world, man.
It says, he shall not see the rivers, the floods, the brook of honey, the butter, which is what? His kingdom. He shall not see the goodly things of his kingdom. He shall not see his wants, his wishes come to pass. All right. It says that which he labored for shall he restore. It says, and shall not swallow down according to his substance shall the restitute be, and he shall not rejoice therein.
Right, because he got to pay back everything that he done. You know, and like I said in the book of Revelations, I'll get it real quick. This is yeah, you keep going, brother.
Because he have oppressed, because he have oppressed and have forsaken the poor,
Yep.
because he have violently taken away the house which he built not.
Yep.
Surely he shall not feel quietness in his belly. He shall not save of that which he desired.
Hey, your pastor churches never tell you these things.
Yeah.
They ain't never going into this breakdown.
God, man, he's not gonna save that which he desired. He's not gonna see it. The Lord not gonna let it happen. He's gonna be right there. That's the next scripture. It says, there shall none of his meat be left, therefore shall no man look for his goods. In the fullness of his sufficiency, he shall be in straits. Every hand of the wicked shall come upon him.
Yeah, because the scripture says that that they shall hate the great horde, man. And everybody's going to turn against her. All her allies and stuff like that. Everybody's going to turn against her. And everybody's going to point their arrows towards this bitch, man.
Yep. It says, when he is about to fill his belly, Yahweh shall cast the fury of his wrath upon him, and shall rain it upon him while he is eating. That's why I'm going to stop it. Because the Lord is going to allow him to just get past the point of gaining total world domination.
Yep.
We're almost there. But right when he's about to reach it, the Lord's going to cast them missiles, man. You know, that's gonna be the climax of World War III. That's gonna be the climax, man. You know, and that signifies our deliverance.
That's right.
You know,
That's right.
all we gotta do is endure.
You know what? Yeah, I'm gonna read that, and if y'all don't got nothing else, we close with that. Unless you brothers got something else, but whatever spirit they can get to. This is Revelation 18:6. Reward her even as she rewarded you,
That's right.
and double unto her double according to her works. In the cup which she had filled to her double. So basically, you know, Esau just gonna get back, you know, double what he gave out. You know, and that's because he was merciless. You know, he was very merciless, man. He still is, man. He's a merciless devil. He don't have no mercy. That's why everything that he did, he gonna get it back double, man. He gonna go into slavery for 1,000 years, and then after that 1,000 years, he gonna be done away with, man.
That's right.
He gonna be done away with. He gonna be like a vapor, like a dream, like the brother had read earlier.
Like a shadow in the night.
Like a shadow in the night, man.
Just because we said that.
Yep.
This is Obadiah chapter 1, verse 17.
Yep.
But upon Mount Zion shall be deliverance, and there shall be holiness, and the house of Jacob shall possess their possessions. And guess what, Esau, Edom? You are one of our possessions.
Right.
As along with the rest of this world, man.
The rest of these heathens. The rest of these heathens that's enjoying the benefit of Israel being in captivity in the four corners of the earth.
That's right. Verse 18. And the house of Jacob shall be a fire, and the house of Joseph a flame, and the house of Esau for a stubble, and they shall kindle in them and devour them, and there shall not be any remaining of the house of Esau, for Yahweh hath spoken.
Because the Most High have spoken it, man.
That's right.
These things are going to come to pass, man. And these are the words of the Heavenly Father, man.
Right.
You know, we just speaking out the words of the Heavenly Father to tell you of your judgment of what's coming, man. Because even though you're a heathen, you got to be warned too. You got to be told of the prophecies too, man. Because the Most High he's a just power, man. You know, this is what's coming, whether you like it or not, man. And not just Esau, you heathens. Y'all going in captivity too, man. All of you that came together and conspired against the children of Israel. All of you that had took that crafty counsel. You different nations. You Hamites. You know, you Moabites. You Ammonites.
Edomites.
You Edomites.
Amalek.
All of you, man. All of y'all that partook in that, man. Y'all all going into captivity, man. Every last one of you. You're going to get paid back, man. You know, that's what's coming to this world, man. And it's coming soon, man.
That's right.
Any of you got anything else?
No, sir.
All right, with that, we're going to close up, man. We're going to give all praises and glory and honor to
Yahweh, Bashim, Yahusha, Bashim, Rakakwadash.
double honors to our apostles and our elders of Great Millstone and Ruel. Peace and salutations to all you Akim out here that's laboring in this truth and sincerity. Shalom.
Shalom. Abba, Papa.